burning 5% of the liquidity, which was insane, which was really high. We did it during a voice chat, and the community was there. It was really good. And yeah, my dev just told me that we we just burned another 7% of the liquidity during this AMA. So that was pretty cool.
Amazing. Yeah. Live burns, love them.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Currently, like 21.7% of the supply is already burned, and you know how it goes. Maurice, less less the supply, more demand. It's just going to create more and more FOMO, and this is just a definite moonshot.
Amazing, and I love that you guys kind of you have the ability, they're auto, and you have the ability to also do them manually throughout.
Yeah, and that is also the part where it is nice to have a developer with so much experience, because you know he knows what is important. He knows how to not let a project die out. So with him in the lead and him mathematician background, it is just find the right balance, create the perfect FOMO, and let's go. Especially with the utility coming out.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I think that's the biggest piece, right? Is like you guys still are yet to drop that, and once that releases and fits in, because like you guys, projects that you see a lot of the times when these projects move quick, they really do have a hard time having the liquidity match the cap for some of these newer projects, right? Like you guys see it all the time. Sorry about that. You guys like see that all the time in the space, that the liquidity, like I like to use the ratio of like 5 to 10 to 1 as like a really strong indicator. And obviously with the reflections you guys have built up, like you can sustain a stronger liquidity pool for a much longer time on buys and sells. So like I do really love that you're not catering so much to those native reflection or native reward tokens, and you're more so focused on pushing it back into the LP, which will just, from a big investor or a whale standpoint, whales like big LPs. They don't want these crazy off ratios from a cap to a liquidity pool, right? So obviously the more you drive and the more you push on the liquidity pool on buys and sells, it does open it up to a bigger set of investors, which just swim in that Ethereum blockchain, right? So it's really, really smart. It aligns super well with kind of what you guys are doing and how you launch.
Absolutely, man. Thank you. Yeah, fat liquidity helps with if somebody wants to dump his ETH. You know, we are trying to bring it in the better form of a little bit of a better combination. Currently, our liquidity is 1.6 million. While our market cap is 3.6 million, so it is a very, very fat liquidity. We also talk about it as ammo. So yeah, when we manual or hourly burn, we take the tokens from the liquidity and we burn that, and we take the equivalent amount of ETH and it pumps it right back automatically into the project. So it creates a pump without volume, and this is the revolutionary part of it. But I wanted to add, like during the burn fest, we also use Ethereum in our marketing wallet to do strategic buybacks, and up to 10 Ethereum's buybacks from our own marketing wallet, and we take those tokens and burn them to also reduce the liquidity. So the more the liquidity grows, the more percentage will be burned, and the bigger pump it will be eventually.
Yeah, that's super smart too from a sustainability standpoint. And the fact that you guys have such a high ratio right now allows you to do that, right? Because if your ratio is say like 30 to 1, you couldn't be burning.
Yeah, exactly.
You couldn't be burning out of the LP. It would just be completely draining, and everyone would be yelling slow rock, right? So like you're in such a good position in that sense because of how you guys have built up the tokenomics on this to be able to have the freedom to actually do that without knowing that it's going to dramatically or even at all like slightly impact the chart or the LP, right? So it's just really attractive, I guess would be the best word if you're looking at it from the outside in. from the metric standpoint.
Absolutely. And this is what you said, like, and I think also having someone capable of doing this. I mean, like if you, that's why, for example, all these forks of Cliff that existed, and I don't want to talk bad about any projects, but like they pump and dump. Launch went really, really well, and then they died out. And that's because the team that was taking care of these projects, yeah, they did not have the right experience or expertise to understand these tokenomics, or at least handle these tokenomics. And that's why we're the only one that is still surviving. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and like not just surviving but thriving, right? So
exactly.
It's amazing. Well, I did want to, if you guys are up for it, I think we kind of touched on a lot of the initial details, and I'd love to open it up for some questions for anybody who's been holding off right now, just in terms of anything about the project, and don't obviously ask anything specific about Bates, about the use case or anything like that. As MB mentioned, they're going to be releasing an update on that. They have the countdown going in their Telegram, so that's going to be coming next week. But yeah, like anything in terms of the team, the project, and yeah, just like jump in, throw your hands up, moving off, and we will get those questions rolling now. Hodler, I'm going to get you up first because you've had your hand up here super patiently, and we will kickstart with you. Just make sure you guys have your mics unmuted so we can get the flow maintained in the convo. Alrighty, Hodler, you're up.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. First of all, Happy New Year, and
how's it
hope
going?
you guys doing. Yeah. Hope. I didn't hear about the max supply. Maybe I missed it. But what is the current max supply of the tokens?
The max supply of us, yeah. So you can find our information on CoinGecko. I can double check it for you. So our maximum supply is 1 trillion tokens at the moment. Yeah. But let me ask the devs how much of that is currently burned, and get you a more specific answer, if that's okay with you.
No, it's okay, man. You're right. I just need to do my own investigation, but I'm listening, and I cannot do two things at one time. So, but okay, thanks, man. And I want to say,
you stole my trivia question, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
That's all good. I'll have to find another one, man. That's okay.
I'm sorry, man. And,
it's a good question, man. It's a good question. I just wanted to give you a shout out. I wanted to give you a shout out.
I'm sorry, man. I just want to say one thing to Caesar and to you. Because I saw in the morning that video of Caesar, don't let nitwits or idiots ruin your day, whatever, Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, I know. He just, we work so hard. We put a lot of time in, put a lot of commitment, and like we do care. And I think sometimes people forget that like we care. Like when some of these, like if something happens and goes wrong, it's not like we're just like, oh, whatever, fucking who gives a shit. Like it will drastically change our mood for the rest of that day. And I've seen it for both of us, multiple days sometimes, depending on what it is. So yeah, I really appreciate that, man, because yeah, it is tough and we work really, really hard. And both of us are like running ourselves sick sometimes to make sure that like we're putting our best foot forward for our partners and for you guys as a community. So really appreciate that, man.
To add the last thing, and then you can have someone else. You always get haters when you are around submission, So don't do that anymore. Just let them hate. The real guys know you are legit. You're doing your best. So don't let haters that don't even buy those coins ruin your day or for others, man. But thank you for the questions and the AMA. I really like the project. I haven't bought ETE in a long time, but I'm thinking now to buy some of that token, man. Thank you.
Very nice.
You're in for the participation as well, so I do the draws afterwards. If you're newer to the AMAs, and then it's for 0.1 BNB. So maybe you'll get a nice little message from me after. More questions though, the more the odds go down. So guys, get those hands up.
A small thing, something small. What Hodler said, what I really like. He said, "Good projects, they get the haters." And if you have a good project, you see all these scam telegrams opening up, and people trying to scam people. It's the same with college, but if people are gonna start hating you, it's like the scam projects coming out because they know that you're good and they want to bring you down. So yeah, very well said.
I even get compliments. So funniest thing, completely unrelated, but we get compliments on how good the scammers that follow us are because how good we are at our job. I mean, it's bad in the sense that they're scammers trying to rip us off, but it's like at least people know like we do so much detail that even the people who are trying to replicate us are like better than some channels that even exist out there as actual channels. Like it's fucking crazy, man. Like it actually is. Like how much
yeah. I also have the answer for Hodler's question. So as I said, we have 21.7% of the tokens are burned. We have a trillion tokens as a total supply. So that means that we have like 883 billion tokens left as a max supply. And if you want to have the precise number, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time by trying to speak it out, but I can send it to you, Maurice, and perhaps you can send it to your.
If anybody has just shoot me a DM and I can flip it to them as well. That's awesome. Perfect. So we got some good hands up here. We're going to get Big MK up first, Crypto, and then we're going to go Angel because those are the first three hands I had up. Joe and Haku, you guys will be up. So if you guys just keep those hands up and I will get to you as well. MK, you're up.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So let me just jump into this. I mean, at the end of the day, the whole idea for this project is remarkable. Ideas all which revolve more around the project's actual success itself than the startup statistics. So my question is, well, I think every great community depends more of the community than the startup statistics. So how well is your system built for risk, as it's with the consideration that some people are new into the crypto community? How easy does your system make it for everyone?
Yeah. So do you mean like how easy is it to buy this token, especially if you don't have experience with Ethereum?
Exactly. How does your system make it easy for people that don't even have experience in the crypto community to just relate to it?
Yeah, it's a good question. So we almost always have mods in the chat. So if anybody comes into Telegram chat and has questions, the community and the mods are very responsive and very helpful in helping people, especially if they don't have experience into buying the token. Of course, we are always on the lookout, especially on Telegram, of people that DM you, because everybody that DMs you is a scammer. So that's the first thing, how we are trying to help them. Second thing is that the TALI team is working on creating a tutorial, like a YouTube video, a step-by-step guide in order to help people buy tokens, especially the ones that have not used Ethereum yet, has not used Uniswap yet, to make it very, very easy. And this will eventually be added to the website or pinned in the Telegram chat. And we're just gonna help you step by step if you have questions, and we're gonna take care of you.
Okay, so the community is actively handled. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Welcome, man.
Thanks so much for the question, MK. So we have, people put down their hands, so we will go to Angel. They were up next. Angel, how's it going today?
Angel, your microphone is muted, I think.
I just want to say Happy New Year to you all. First of all,
Happy New Year.
one good thing I want to make sure, and this is Marie's and MB is that the team have been so effective due to the fact that the team is constantly communicating and streamline all the process during this project to make it a lot easier for everybody to understand. We support each other. We watch. We shoot. I know some people don't believe in DM, but we shoot DMs to each other to make sure that we integrating as the team integrating everybody else in the community. So this is a well-performed team that has taken a lot of time to integrate their ideas, techniques, and experience, skill sets, and everything that they have to make sure it works. I was able to jump in at early stage just so the fact that I saw and I felt that it was a great start, a great community, and I have been involved as much as I can on the daily basis. So I just want to say thank you for the hard work and dedication that the team has provided on a daily basis to make sure everybody understood, everybody integrated, and the communication is flowing 100% at all times.
Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. A fun thing about Angel was like one of the early members in our Telegram. He believed in our project and the team at an early stage. And Angel, he recommended to us that we open the VC, and that is what we're trying to do. Any time we can, we will open the VC to connect our community together, give them the opportunity to talk to. And to be honest, Angel is one of the sweetest community members that I've ever had. He takes care of other people. He answers questions. He's active. So I'm very grateful to have him with us.
I really appreciate, and that's all because it's driven by an amazing team. And I always say, as you know, I always been a team member. Almost 21 years in the military, in the U.S. military, that taught me that communication is priority, but not also that you put your teammates first before you do. And that's what we're trying to do in here, and that's what the team have done, and the project has been successful. And I think that it was going to surprise a lot of people. Whoever don't engage on it, don't cry later, because this is going to take.
Love to hear the support from somebody in the community who's been there around for a while. So thanks so much for coming out, Angel.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate you having me over.
Of course, anytime, man. So we will open up. I don't know if you had a question as well, or if you just wanted to give a little shout out. I didn't want to cut you off, but if you had a question, you could fire. If not, we'll open it up and keep the questions flowing. But you're still in for participation.
No, I'm really good. I ask all my questions directly to the guys in the team, and that's why I say the interaction is so fast that we don't wait. They don't wait. We all get an answer right away by either a team member or by the community. So I just want to say that and give a big shout out to the team.
Amazing. And team, we love hearing that you guys are working hard for your community, because you guys know we do the same here. So we got crypto back up, and then we're gonna go. Who do we say? Crypto. We got Haku. I said you were up next after them, and we'll go Rye. Oh, Rye put his hand down, so we'll go CC Royals after Bull or after Haku. So we got Bull, Haku, and then CC.
Hey, how's it going out there today, guys?
Good, man. Happy New Year. How you been?
Hey, doing good. Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, my question is pretty straightforward. I know you guys are doing the burns and all that. Are you guys, and you may have said this, I have my kids with me before, but are you trying to get that liquidity to a certain ratio to the market cap? And are the burns something that are just going to be ongoing for the entire project, or maybe you could elaborate on all that?
So it's a great question, Crypto Bull. Thank you for that. So yes, it would. In an ideal world, we were trying to keep the liquidity at a certain level that the buys have influence of a good price impact, and the sells don't have a good price impact. And as long as our liquidity allows it, we are able to continue the automatic buybacks and burns. So yeah, we're trying to answer your question. We're trying to aim for a level that is not too low and not too high, and shows that we are like a safe enough project, like Maurice said, for the whales to be able to jump in. Does that answer your question?
You might just be on mute for a second there. Will we lose you? We lost him. Just, 2022 didn't mean Telegram got any better.
I know, right? Our VCs keeps canceling out on us as well. I'm not exactly sure what exactly the reason is.
Yeah, like when for some reason my computer doesn't let me start the recording properly on it, so I have to start the VC on my computer, then go into my phone, record it, and then going back into my computer. It's just hilarious. So
yeah.
that definitely is reflected on my end. But if Bull jumps back on, I can obviously unmute him if he has any other things he needed clarified. But we can move through. So we got Haku up right now. How's it going?
Hey, Maurice. Thank you. And Happy New Year, everyone. Sorry. I'm just wondering, you mentioned about obviously your reasons, some very good ones about starting on Ethereum. In the future, would there be any thoughts on expansion onto cross chains at all? Maybe not the BSC, but onto other chains?
It's a very good question, man. So far, we haven't really thought about that. I don't want to take away the opportunity that we're never going to do that, but at the process that we're at the moment, and where we are at, and where we are focusing on at this moment, not yet, but it could eventually be possible.
Okay, thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Thank you for question.
Have a great rest of the day, man.
Oh, so the dev responded as well. He said, since our protocol works with Uniswap liquidity, we don't plan on doing it. So we'll stay on Ethereum.
Okay, perfect. Man, you guys that just talks to Andrew's point. If you have a question, you'll get the answer pretty quickly, man. So we got Ryan up next, and then we'll get Joe, and then we got Shelby. How's it going, Rye?
Hello, sorry.
How's it going, man?
I would just like to ask if the project is also going to launch on BSC. I haven't heard a question pertaining to this, or if they don't have any plans. But for the people who can't handle the gas fees on Ethereum, are they planning to launch a similar project on BSC also?
Yeah. So we have decided to not work with any other cross-chain, as our protocol works with liquidity of Uniswap. So unfortunately, we won't be able to go to BSC or any other chain.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, man.
Welcome.
Thanks for the question, Ryan. So we got Joe, we got Alex, we got Aaron. How's it going, Joe?
What's up, guys? Happy New Year. I just got a few questions. I'm looking at the project, right? I've kind of looked at the website. One thing that stands out to me that I'd like to see, if possible, being a big player on the ETH side, that's where I've made most of my good money at, is that I would like to see more info about the team, possibly, and what, the experience is with the team combined. And then also, I don't see a white paper at all. And my question is, there wasn't really a white paper to summarize the project. So is there a problem that you see that you're trying to provide a solution for? I know the utility is not revealed yet, obviously, according to the roadmap. So is there a specific problem that you're intending to provide a solution for? or what is the whole goal behind it, and what is the extent and background of the team itself?
Like, I appreciate your questions. They're very, very good, very to the point. I can tell you that the white paper is being worked on, and that I expect that within, or at least before the review of the use case, it will be ready. To answer the other questions that you've provided, I won't be able to give you much. As I said in the beginning, is that the team, we are with 3 developers, 3 marketing people, and the team has decided to not dox themselves. Just share some, I know a little bit, some vague information, but the information that they told us that they have worked on a bigger project. Other than that, I won't be able to share much with you. And we have one that KYC'd, of course, to make it safe for investors. We really want to show them out that we are a safe project. And the other question that you're asking is what we are trying to accomplish with our project. I won't be able to share much at this moment because I would reveal the use case. So I would recommend to at least stick around and take a look at our use case review. And when the white paper comes out, you'll be able to take a deeper dive into the project as well. And hopefully it will answer your question then, or maybe during an AMA after the review.
Okay, sure. I can accept that. There is just one thing that's kind of concerning that you said, you know, as far as like the devs and the team, right? When I'm talking about investing, like I'm a serious investor on the east side. It's not a couple $1,000s here or there, especially if it's something with very good utility and use case, okay? So I kind of want to know whose hands I'm putting my money in when I'm talking about money like that, right? So that's something that I believe is very important. So when you said that they chose not to reveal themselves, so do you know who they are? Does the team even know who the devs are fully?
Yeah. So I completely hear what you... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm muting my mic.
Okay, so I hear you. And I understand I'm a serious investor as well before I joined this team. And there is, like, crypto is a special space because crypto does allow you to stay anonymous while still providing exceptional work. And with like you, I check some boxes in order to determine if I will invest in a project or not. So what I look at is that the team, everything they promised, they have delivered. The liquidity is locked for a year and won't be able to lock to slow rug or to take out the liquidity. And you know, if you work together with them and you see what the work they deliver, the deadlines that they reach, the response time that they have, actions speak louder than words. So in that case, no, I'm not aware of exactly the identity of all the devs. And to be honest, I don't need to, because I still, even that is the case, I still trust them because of the work that they delivered.
Okay, 2 quick follow-up questions, just to touch on what you just said. So you said the liquidity is locked for how long?
Liquidity is locked for 1 year.
Okay. How do you propose them removing tokens from liquidity to burn if the liquidity is locked for that period of time?
Yeah, so that is the special thing about this contract, this tokenomics. It is, hold on. So the contract allows to pull liquidity without unlocking the liquidity. That is the special thing about the contract. And to answer your question at the beginning, all the devs docs with KYC Capital, and they're working with Solidity Finance, so we are also audited by them. So KYC Capital knows the identity of the devs, and that is to answer your question. I personally don't know them, but the KYC Capital does.
Okay. So there's a special function in the contract, essentially, is what you're saying, that allows the pull of liquidity without unlocking it.
B?
No, that was muted. So this contract, what it does is, so the liquidity is locked, but the contract allows to pull tokens from the liquidity and burns them automatically. And the equivalent amount of these tokens, it takes it and buys back automatically back into the token. So that's what I said a little bit earlier. It can, without you having to unlock the liquidity, it does allow you to use the liquidity to buy back and burn the tokens, which is very revolutionary.
Okay, that's about it for my questions. Thank you for your time.
Thanks so much, Joe. So we got one more hand up here as well. We got Big Joe. We'll get him in here, and then we will get the trivia fired up. So Big Joe, the floor is yours. No, if I can never get the Telegram to work. Okay, try again. His hand must not be up. It's just showing on my end. So if anybody else has a question, you can throw it up. Shelby, I know I said I'd get to you, so you can come in for last question if you want, because I was having some issues with the hand there. Other than that, we can transition over to the trivia section. So for the trivia here, guys, you're going to go into the third post from the bottom. It's got 38 comments on it right now on Caesar's channel. So that's the link we initially included on our first post we put up today. Oh, crypto's back. Yo, Bo, did you hear the answer to your question earlier?
Yeah, I did, and I apologize. I got small, but that did answer the question. And the whole team well. This project definitely moved for them. So good luck to you guys.
Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure I took your hand up back in when you came in. So I will get you back on mute, and then we will transition into the trivia. So yeah, it's going to be, there's 41 comments on it now, guys. So as you guys know, fastest fingers wins. I got a couple of questions here. Let's get it started. So what is the current burn rate in the Burn Festival?
Is that a question to me?
Oh, no, it's for the trivia question. So people are writing their answers down right now. There we go. Equinox got it. 3.6 is correct. It was 3, but he mentioned it's currently sitting at 3.6. So Equinox, B and B. Good job on that, man. Next question we are going to do. So if you bought and sold Talaria, how much went towards the LP? Oh, flop. Flop is correct. 27. 12 on the buys, 15 on the sell. 27. That is correct. So 0.1 BNB to flop. Awesome job, man. And then the next question. What is their current circulating supply? You might need to. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it's 883, right? That's what I had. I wasn't sure if it's 883 or 893. I wasn't sure if I misheard you. MB? Oh, are you there, MB?
Yeah, I am here. Sorry, I'm muted again. 883.
883, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, Jeff, you got it, sir. So Jeff, that's you for the 0.1 DND. And then, yeah, so that is the 3 questions for the 0.1. We got everybody who was down for participation there Yep, everybody's down. There was no overlap in terms of anybody who won the trivia, so everybody's in. And yeah, we'll pay everybody out afterwards after I jump off within the half an hour. And yeah, I just wanted to close things off by saying thank you so much to yourself and Pump for taking the time to come on the channel today and introduce the project. I know you guys are still in your first 2 weeks, and I will be really excited to see what the use case that gets dropped is next week. I'll be in the Telegram paying attention. I'll make sure I jump in. Maybe if you guys have a voice chat to listen myself, just so for anybody who from the channel has any questions or maybe needs follow-up from us about that, I can be sure to answer any of their questions. But just wanted to say, guys, congrats on the first couple of weeks. Obviously, great to see the success you guys have to push out of that kind of initial launch dip to be at kind of where you're sitting right now, around the all-time high. And really excited to see kind of what the community and what this project looks like with your unique burn mechanisms and your healthy LP as that use case gets dropped. So I think from the outside looking in, it's very attractive just in terms of those things and the holder 4 that you built. And yeah, like obviously come the drop of your use case next week, it's going to be a very exciting time. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for kicking off our 2022 AMA series with your project today. And hopefully this is the first of many successful Ethereum projects we have on the channel this year.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for having such an awesome community. I mean, the questions that they're asked to the point, very straightforward and very clear. And I'm very, very appreciative of that. For the more serious investors, like my friend that asked the question, the white paper will come out this week.
Joe's locking it down.
Yeah, we'll explain everything about the tokenomics for people who didn't 100% get it. And yeah, feel free to join our Telegram if you have any other questions. And thank you, Maurice, for everything, man. I really appreciate it.
Of course, man. You have yourself a great start to the year over there. I'll get you the recording sent over as soon as we're done. And like I said, I will pay out everybody as soon as we're done. I still have some DMs to go through from some of the random draw winners I sent out. Just because I've been sick, I haven't really been online the last couple of days, but I'll respond to all of my DMs later today if I've missed anybody, but I've sent out all of the winners from all of the activities. It's just kind of a process of getting the wallets and stuff like that now. So yeah, everybody have a great rest of the day. I'll get you the recording, and man, it was a pleasure having you guys over here on the channel.
Thanks, man. Have a good day. See you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, everybody else. Caesar, what's up, man? Oh. You there? Why are we gonna run DC today?
All right, Yon World. So that was TALI live AMA with Caesar Calls, man. You already know I'm bullish on TALI. I'm holding about 3.6 billion TALI right now. TALI to 100 million. I like how the developers was talking. I wanted to stream this earlier for y'all, but we still caught a good 30 minutes, you know. So I hope everybody, you know, got some good information out of this video. I will be back with another one, man. You already know I post every day on this channel. I really rock with TALI. My favorite picks right now are Clifford, TALI, and shiba, right? Those are my top picks. Definitely some more cryptocurrencies coming out. I will be announcing on my YouTube channel, but right now that's what I'm mainly focused on. So TALI, man, y'all got to get involved in this project. I don't know if y'all fully tapped in or fully tuned in with the AMA, but a lot of things are coming. Definitely with these buybacks, man, they doing their thing. And I love when the development team continues to develop the project. That's the real thing. Like, as a YouTuber or whatever you want to call me, we can only do so much, you know. But when the development team is serious about their project, they serious, you know, they have real concern for their investors. I like that, you know, and I support those projects, and I just want to put y'all on the most pure plays, you know, like there's a lot of plays that pop up daily, but this TALI, this Talaria one, It's solid, y'all. It's a solid one. So yeah, it's your boy definitely making more videos about this project. Just off the strength of the love for the community. But that's my video for the day. 40 minutes. Hope y'all got some information. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace.